on Divorce Court today. Keith says stabbing a cell phone with a kitchen knife is just one example of Meghan's angry outbursts. He claims this explosive anger is getting in the way of their relationship. Can their love survive her temper? Meghan Jamieson and Keith Matthews have brought their dispute for Judge Lynn Toler to resolve. Testimony in Divorce Court before your vows starts now.
I have here with me today Meghan Jamieson and Keith Matthews. The two of you have been together for a while, and now you want to get married because, Ms. Jamieson, I understand you proposed.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. So we're going to work with that in a minute. I had you fill out compatibility tests. I've also got your license. You've given me permission to tear it up should I think this union is ill-advised, or I can give it back to you and send you on your way with some advice because I always got something to say. So before we get to that, I'm going to start with you, Ms. Jamieson. Why are you considering marrying Mr. Matthews, and why do you have concerns about it?
I just need Mr. Matthews to communicate more, show initiative, show appreciation. I want to know that he appreciates everything I have been doing through our relationship. I just want him to be a better man. I believe he can, so.
You want him to be a better man?
Yes. I need someone who can, I don't want to be in control of everything. I don't want to feel like everything is, I have to make every decision. So I would like him to just step up, and I don't want to be telling him what he has to do for himself. Just do it. Just recently, we just remodeled our house, and I had to purchase everything. I had to pick out every bit of furniture. I picked out everything. I did all the shopping. I picked out the appliances. He agreed on one paint. That's why you're looking at me. Because he agreed on one paint that we should get for the living room. Everything else, as far as the kids' room, I did the bunk beds, the stickers on the wall, the paint, our room, the furniture, with the paint.
Ms. Jameson, let me help you out here.
Oh, sure.
Mr. Matthews, you don't have to say anything. I'm gonna fix this for you. Men don't do that.
They don't do what?
They don't pick out the stuff for the house and the paint. My husband has never looked at a wallpaper, nothing. He don't want to do it. I'm interested in where everything is. Is that not true?
That's true.
That's true. He's not gonna go out there. They're not interested. That's our thing. That's
Okay,
what
so-
we do.
So what about the car then?
What about the car?
Any car that we get, I have to pick out the car. I have to put the car in my name, pay for insurance. I have to say if something is going wrong with the car, take it to somebody because he tries to act like he can fix the car and can't. So I have to take it to somebody who can actually knows what they're doing. He'll get out and say, oh, it sounds like the muffler, or it sounds like the brake, and it's totally different. I mean...
But I'll ask him about the car, okay?
Okay, please
Mr.
do.
Matthews, what about the car? Did you fail to take possession of ownership and deal with the car appropriately?
She have our mindset. If she wants something, that's what her mindset is. She wanted the car, like the car we just had, she went through her sister, and her sister, her boyfriend, whatever they want to call him. She went through him to get the car, and the car was nice. There was nothing wrong with the car. The car was cheap. It was a nice little cheap car. Get it. It was okay. It's cool. And there was nothing wrong with the car. Then the car started acting up. No, we didn't have money to get it fixed, and no, like the car had to start making sounds and all that. And I thought, like, every time you hit the brakes, it sounded like the brakes. So I'm saying it sounded like the brakes. I don't know if I'm not a mechanic or
So
nothing.
just so you know. Sorry.
But you want him to be a man.
Yeah.
And he does a man thing by saying, I think I know what's wrong with the car.
Well, if a man
What are you mad about? I don't get it.
All right, I'm gonna think of something else.
Well, while you thinking of that, let me go to Mr. Matthews. Mr. Matthews, what are your concerns about this union?
Well, look, I know I got flaws. My biggest is communicating and stuff like that. I had that problem ever since I was like growing up. But the biggest thing about this is her attitude. She didn't even fix her attitude. Like, she would go from 0 to 100 real quick, like in a second. Any little things, the little things. I'm not sitting up straight. I'm chewing. I'm snapping while I'm chewing. Like, she'll zap out.
Now, Ms. Jamieson, hang on. Take a deep breath. Think it through.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you get angry easily?
Yes, I will admit.
And
yes.
do you get rageful? as opposed to just appropriately annoyed?
No, that's not true. I will come to Mr. Matthews nicely and want to talk. He tends to shut down a lot. I'll be talking and I could talk for 10 minutes and he didn't say anything. He probably be looking at you on TV, just don't even care what I'm talking about anymore. He'll just look at TV and I'll say, see, you're just sitting quiet. No, I ain't quiet. See, no. And everything is denial. Like, he just shuts down. He doesn't want to talk. He
doesn't want to deal with problems or issues, or
No,
he just
so it
doesn't
makes
want to
me-
hear everything you have to say?
He doesn't
Because
wanna-
I got to tell you, my husband doesn't want to hear half of what I got to say.
Okay.
Because they don't want to hear all of that.
Okay,
You know?
and if he doesn't, well, don't say smart stuff like, whatever, all right, Like, why does that have to be your comeback? Why can't you have a better comeback than whatever, all right then.
I think it's a survival technique that they use. I really do. My husband's got it down pat. He knows when to say, He can even look at me, and he's looking at the baseball game right past me. Really? Yeah, And so when I want a real response, I touch him on the leg, and baby, this is the part I want you to hear. So we do.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And he's trying not to be disrespectful, but he won't hear all that.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Next, a cell phone dies a horrible death. Your mama warned you not to marry your mate. If she was right and divorce is your best option, call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com. Become a fan at facebook.com/divorcecourt. Real problems, real solutions. Divorce Court continues.
Mr. Matthews, you said she zaps out on you. Now, give me examples of the things that she's done that you found to be just extraordinary.
Like, for one example is, like, she gets so mad that she want to bleach all my clothes. Like, right now, I got to get a whole new wardrobe. She bleached my clothes, my shoes. Another example is, like, when she get mad, she want to break my phones and everything. Like, I didn't have.
How did she break your phone? She threw it?
She'll throw it. Like, the last time, she just smashed it up with she had a knife, just stopped banging my phone. Like, this is like my third phone I had to get from her breaking my phone when she get her attitude.
She just tear him up.
She tear
Get
him up.
angry and tear him up.
Tear him up. And she'll throw stuff in it.
Do you know where all that anger comes from? Do you have an idea?
I might not say what she want to hear at that time or do what she want me to do at that time, and so she'll feel like I'm not caring or I don't love her, so she'll just zap out and just go crazy on me all the time.
Ms. Jameson, he says he thinks it's all his fault that you zap out. Why don't you tell me why things are so extreme for you?
Yes. Okay. So let's go with the phones. The phones is his best friend. I mean, that's what I have to do to get his attention and for him to come back to reality with me. He plays games all day long. I cannot interrupt him because he's in the middle of a board and about to kill a man and they attacking his team. And it's just too much.
Right.
It's not that serious.
I got that. Let me ask you this. It seems to me that your issues with him are just kind of guy things. He does guy stuff and it annoys you. In your previous relationships, have you had the same type of complaints?
I mean, I'm just being honest. No, I did not. Most of my last relationships was always older guys.
Older guys?
Yes, always. Keith is the first guy I have ever messed with that is around my age right here.
Tell me some need, and he's gonna listen. Cause you listening?
Yes, ma'am.
Tell him some deep need that he has failed to respond to that you've tried to communicate to him.
I don't really like yelling. Like I said, I like to communicate and I like for us to sit down. If I'm talking, he'll walk around, leave out the room, go downstairs, talk louder once he's downstairs. I can't hear. So it's like we're starting to argue. So, and I'll just say, that's it. I do have a son who lives in my house. I'll say, that's it, just go.
Oh, you have a son?
Yes, I do.
How old is he?
He's 7.
He's 7. Do you have kids in the
I
house?
got 2 kids. No, not
Not in the house,
So when I know it's getting really heated, I'll just ask him to leave just to let me cool off a little bit. I don't mean get out forever and what he takes it as a free pass to do just God knows what.
Do you do, so I have people who do this, you know, we're arguing, okay, that means we're on the out, I'm gonna have sex with somebody else. Is that what you do?
No, ma'am. Like, like, no, ma'am. Like, she make it seem like it's like she, her mouth, it's her mouth. Like, it's her biggest weapon. She'll make me feel like I'm nothing. She'll talk about how old baby father, like she wish he was around, she don't want me, and she'll say stuff like that. And she want me to stick around and
receive all of that venom.
Just take all that in. And so then she'll kick me out, and I'll be like, I'm not going nowhere. Get out my house. Da, da, da. So when I do leave, I leave out the house like last time I left. She told me, get out, like, you won't never leave when you got money in your pocket, and you won't let leave unless you got money and all this. So I left quietly. I left out the back door. I didn't say anything. I gave her space. I came straight back. And that's the problem. Like,
But
do you compare him to your baby's father?
not simply as comparing him. The only time, and let's be honest, the only time I say something like that is just on a relationship with him and my son. My son has never really had a relationship with his father. His father was murdered when he was 4 months old. So Keith is the first person that he ever called dad. And my son is just, he always wants to be around Keith and always talk to Keith. And Keith sometimes brushed him off. Like, I don't think he does it to be ignorant or smart or anything like that.
But just doesn't engage appropriately with the child.
Right, and then when his kids come around, his kids can be in our bedroom for as long as they want. They can jump on the bed, we can play, and that's what I want. I want that with my child. I don't want him to feel like a stepchild.
I got you. I think I see the nature of the issues. And I want to talk about the love, and I want to talk about the compatibility test.
When divorce court before your vows continues, what secrets will the compatibility test reveal?
Do you think Meghan's bad temper should be a wake-up call for Keith? Call 1-800-282-1991 to vote now and see if America agrees with your opinion. You'll also receive some valuable offers. Call now.
If you would like your case heard on divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com and join the conversation on Twitter at Divorce Court. Divorce Court Before Your Vows continues.
Spent a lot of time talking about the nature of the difficulties, and I think I have an understanding of what is going on. But Ms. Jamison, why don't you take a moment now to tell me why you're considering Mr. Matthews as a potential husband? Why is he, amongst all of us, is the guy for you? You gonna give me the hard sell, I love him because in 90 seconds, go.
He's very charming. He's very good looking. He's my age, so I don't have to worry about somebody dying before me or something, like getting old. I mean, we really have fun together. We laugh a lot. Like, you can see, like, we're very silly, and we have a lot of good times. It's like we're brothers and sisters sometimes. Like, we're really cool. When it's good, it's very good. It's very, very good. Like, he's the best. He's my best friend.
So what I got from Ms. Jamison was, you're a lot of fun, you laugh a lot, and you're not so old, so you're less likely to die on her.
Or, no.
That's what you said.
oh, man.
That's what you said. You get
my whole 90 seconds.
You get a C- on that one. Now, Mr. Matthews, let's see if you can outdo her in the love department. Make me believe
Okay.
she is the woman for you.
Okay. 90 seconds. Like, Meghan, like, I love her to death. Like, she's like one of my best friends. Like, she bettered me as a person. Like, she completes me. Like, as a father, like, just as a human being, period. Like, she just makes sure I'm always at my best at all times. She don't never let me give nothing less. So just giving that, like, I never had nobody that had my back so strong like her. Like, she's like my best friend. Like, I could come to her with anything and she's gonna give me the right advice. And she knows, like, my background. Like, I have no father and all that. And she don't judge me because, like, a lot of stuff I do now, and it could, like not having no father in my life growing up, and anything I tell her, like, I learned to be a man, like, as I'm growing, and she's accepting that, she's dealing with me. Like, I love her to death. She's my baby.
He beat you so bad with that, man.
out good, because that's what I've been waiting for.
Yeah. But did you hear that?
Yeah.
I think he meant every word of it, too.
I did.
I think he meant every word of it, too. I read your compatibility tests. You said, when I asked what are the 5 things wrong with you, you said, I have a temper. I think my way is the best way. I'm spoiled. I'm selfish. I like Keith to be around me and my kids and no one else. And I'm controlling.
That sums it
Did
up.
you hear all of that?
That
That's
sums
me.
it up.
Did you hear all? And the one thing he did say that I thought was relevant and confirmed this was, he said, I want some respect.
Yeah, that's correct. I do. I know I should give him more respect. I mean, but when I deal with a person
You
who,
can't ask for a man to step up and lead if you keep jumping in front of him.
I understand.
You can't tell him what to do, when to do it, how to do it, break his phone up if he doesn't do it, and then expect him to say, hey, babe, this is what I think we need to do. He's scared to make the wrong call, because he makes the wrong call, you're all on it. You're all over him. You're putting him out the house. You're breaking up his phone. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
You're actively precluding yourself from getting what you claim you want.
Judge Lynn Toller's ruling next. Divorce Court. Judge Lynn Toller's ruling right now.
I like you people. You people know how to laugh. You're a good-looking couple. He's sweet as he can be.
Yes, he is.
Do you know what I'm saying? You got yourself a good one over here.
I know.
And I think you're a good woman as well.
Yes.
But I think the problem is mostly you, and let me tell you why. You've got an anger, a hurt, or a fear way down deep in your soul that you have not acknowledged in
All
here.
3.
Do you understand
I
that?
think it's all 3. I know that. I know.
And those 3 things are at the foundation of everything that you do. You will not be able to have a successful relationship with him or anybody else until you work with that fear and that anger and that hurt. And you got, and it's no fun to pull it up and put it out in front of you and deal with it. It's awful. It hurts. And that's why you shove it down with the laughing. That's why you shove it down with the, let me just break stuff up because I'm just so worn out inside, I'm just going to explode. That's why you keep putting them out of the house, because you're just so toasted and done, and not toasted and done with him, but toasted and done with whatever happened to you in the past, and any little drip of wrong he does sends your bucket to full, you explode, and it's all over the floor.
Ma'am.
He can't love you like that. He doesn't have a chance to be human if your bucket of hurt is to the level where any one small thing he does wrong puts you into the stratosphere. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Here's what I'm going to ask of you. You need to go see somebody, some counseling. You need to start at 0. Wherever that first hurt came, you need to drag it up and work it out. And he can't make you happy, because you won't let him, because you got stuff going inside that he can't fix. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Stick with her.
I am. I'm not going nowhere. I
Love
tell
her
that.
hard, love her long, love her well.
I tell her I'm not going
But
nowhere.
don't let her not go and get some help, because she has got to deal with that, or your life is going to be ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be a roller coaster that never ends. Okay, you gonna do what I asked you to do?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm not gonna give you the marriage license now, because you got some work to do. I don't want you to put your problems in one house and watch it explode. I'm gonna put it over here to the side, let it expire. But I want you to do what I asked you to do, because your whole life will be better.
Yes, ma'am.
All of it. Do it for you, do it for your children, do it for him. Good luck to both of you. This matter is adjourned.
Both Meghan and Keith respect the judge's ruling and are working to change their behavior and strengthen their relationship. Post a comment or submit your case at divorcecourt.com or call toll-free 1-877-311-2222. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Divorce Court.